feel about double tonguing? Pretty comfortable? Medium? Okay. So I always tell people when it comes to articulation, it has way more to do with your air than your tongue. So I think your tongue is in great shape. What I want you to do is not hold back the air. So if you haven't figured out by now, I'm a very visual person. So if you turn on a water faucet, right? You can run your hand through the water, but the water doesn't stop, right? So I want you to do it again and make sure that you were blowing through the articulation, and I think it'll be a little bit more enunciated. Because I think your tongue itself is fine. I think it's more of just blowing through the note. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, let's start the beginning again. Good, really good. Can you go somewhere in here that's comfortable for you? I thought this was really great, and then we kind of went back to our ways a little bit. So maybe for now, ignore this diminuendo, and I want you to just crescendo on the way down so you can kind of get used to not stopping your air with your tongue. Anywhere before that is fine. Yeah, good. So don't neglect this measure. I think everything else is really nice. Make sure these are just as pointed and beautiful as the previous measure. Let's do it again. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, good. All right, now let's just play around with this a little bit, you know? Let's start it. I love what you're doing. I think maybe, let's just play around and see if we can get two different personalities. So you've got this like scherzo, like weirdness, and then it gets a little bit more full here. So once you get here, just play around and see if you can change characters. What are you thinking? What sort of storyline or mood or color are you thinking with this movement?
This one is kind of like a light feather or fairy.
Good. And then what about here?
Maybe like a storm.
I like it. Okay, so it needs to be a little bit, maybe like less controlled sounding, right? So this is really light and controlled, and then here it's chaos, and then back to control. Because again, we want to show off without really showing off as much as possible, right? Okay, so let's play around with that. Let's start here. Very nice. Now, let's just stretch ourselves a little bit. How soft can you keep this? Like, don't give away that you're gonna crescendo here. And then you can grow, okay? Both times, see if you can like stay controlled, because like we are gonna want to crescendo through that, right? But it kind of gives a mood of like unpredictability. So everybody wants you to do that, but you're not going to. You're going to have some self-control. So let's try it again. The storm was really great. Let's try it again. Now go for it. Yeah, very nice. I still lose your articulation just a little bit. Okay, so can you go, I won't make you do the whole thing. Maybe let's do 4 measures, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go slow. And I want you to, every time you have an articulated note, you're just gonna use the back of your tongue. Ka, 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 ka. Good. Do you feel like you're manipulating your tongue and your air differently than when you go faster? Or is it about the same? So how is it different in your own words?
I'm trying to get the sound out more when I go slower.
Okay. And do you know how you're getting the sound out more?
Opening?
Yeah. Okay. So now pretend like 3 hours have gone by. And now you're going to try it like slightly more up to tempo. Okay.
关注我，学琴不走弯路。